So, I even emphasize with even the director, and obviously she has children, so I emphasize the safety concern in the Red Room, and how easy it was to remedy the situation with the plug being dragged through the water or the fan and then going through the plug outlet. So if a kid goes in there and there's an open circuit on that plug, you get shocked because of the shower situation. Well, why did she have a response? Well, that wasn't a fruitful conversation, you know what I mean? You know, like, you're supposed to be embracing. This place is a place of children, all children, you know what I mean? People wander in different places and things like that, you know? So that should not be occurring for 2-3 years, you know what I mean? For the fact that, you know, and it's still happening. So, you know, but her response to that, when I said, look how easy it is to solve, they can use this plug over here instead, and forget the water if you guys want to mop it up, or, you know, the deep cleaner team doesn't want to do what they want to do, you know what I mean? But, like, you know, at least don't let no electrical cable run through that outlet, you know, because little kids run through the Red Room. There's people that go help in terms of, like, things like, you know, oh, I'll get the broom, I'll turn on the fan, things like that, right? And that's wrong because, you know, now you're jeopardizing their safety, because once they step on the water, you know what I mean? And that's traumatic. And it's supposed to be a place of rejuvenation for the body and soul, and people are disciplined in their own massage levels and martial arts and things like that, but they don't understand how you could defense drive and navigate that safety situation right there, you know what I mean? And but if it's been happening for years, then obviously it's a setup, you know what I mean, for someone, like, as if they really want some kind of sacrifice or bloodshed to create, what, success in this place? You know what I mean? I don't understand what the reasoning would be behind all that for it to continue, you know what I mean? So these are like the big things in common sense that I feel like, wow, how is this, you know, not being addressed and not handled, especially if they talk about they're all Ohana and family with each other. What about the safety of all the kids and things like that? That's number one. You know what I mean? Especially the ones that are wandering around and the ones that like to take the initiative to help. They may run into that little room, step in the water, the cord's open, boom, electrical shock. You know what I mean? I'm an electrician, but you don't need to have an electrician background to know common sense. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of big things are happening. You know, I'm mastering control because, man, type of environment like that, it makes you really think, like, are they really trying to provide this type of insurance stability of safety for all people, or are they just looking for you know, a victim to get caught up like that, you know? And it makes you think, like, how can this place be a place of children and they bring their own kids here, but they don't value that? So you gotta look at people's perspectives and priority at all times, no matter what levels they may be at. Because the truth of the matter is always in their actions if they allow this to constantly occur. And they told me it's been popping for 2-3 years like that. So it takes me 3 days a week, a guy to come out of here and finally bring that stuff up, and now it's somehow offensive. Oh well, because we're gonna handle business with that. That's a big number for us.